today we're going to talk about family, friends. I'm going to say the offensive F word. And maybe we can come up with a different name for it. You know, my strong point is not articulating certain things. It's just not my strong point. So if there was a word that we can replace fat with, because when I say fat, it's an energy. It's an energy that I'm talking about. It's not necessarily fat people. It's not like I'm being, calling it black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican. Like I don't want it to be like a negative racist thing. I want to identify this energy. So if you can come up with something that can put a name on this energy, maybe I can. That's what we're going to call it. So it's all about, is this truck going to get over? Okay, this guy coming over. Sorry. Friends, family, whoever that could be causing you some heartache or some what's the word called? Like if you got goals and you're doing something, you're going for something, and or let's just say you got a new dress. I think of a kid, they got a new outfit, and then their mom shoots it down like, no, don't think so. That's kind of what I'm talking about. This happens a lot in fitness, and I think in what book is it, that little ebook that I put together, Lifestyle Guide? I feel like it's the Lifestyle Guide. In the end, and the Booty Blitz maybe, but the Lifestyle Guide at the end of the ebook, it'll say beware of these things, and it lists out some things. Hey, some people that you may notice. You're going to get people saying things like, oh God, you're not going to start getting obsessed, are you? Or just eat this one time, like it's not going to kill you. Things like that. There's going to be a lot of negativity pop up. People don't want to see other people doing good. At the end of the day, we're like, yeah, we do. No, they don't. And I mean, the friends that you have, those fat friends that they're very used to being mediocre, victim mentality, that kind of thing. They're just a normal 98% of people. 98% of the population. This is the herd theory. They're the sheep. They, watch the evening news. They're not extraordinary people. They are okay with being mediocre. They are big on security. They don't take responsibility for things. They make excuses. They're typically broke, fat, and unhappy. That's mediocre. That's 98% of the population. It's cold, hard facts. Those people don't like change. They don't. If their belief system is whatsoever questioned, they want to hang you on they want to kill you. It's bad. They do not want to be questioned. They want to know that the way they think is right. These people are very into politics, very into their way of thinking. They're not open-minded. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with. I hope you heard some of that. It keeps going out. Yeah, Barrett Parkway is the shittiest place ever to talk on a cell phone. But I'm approaching the end of it. Maybe it's on now. So did anybody hear anything I said? And even if you told me you did, I couldn't understand. So what I was saying was that person that we're talking about that could be dissing your goals and kind of getting in your head, they're very closed-minded. This 98% of the population, the way they think, they're fat, unhappy, victim of circumstance. I said these people kind of watch the evening news. Lots of negativity around. They don't take responsibility for things. They're very into politics and meaning, if their way is right, your way is wrong. And if anything threatens that belief system that they have, it's going to fuck them up a little bit. Yeah. So there's that person, right? Even your friends. Typically, I've told Skip this one. I was like, you ain't got no damn friends. I could fuck every one of your friends right now. Your friends. And there would probably be one of them that wouldn't, just because I'm probably not his type. But at the end of the day, people, over sex or money, you ain't got no damn friends. Like, for real. You got people that you hang out with that just come as a part of the herd, But if you just get that. So when I say friends, that's what I mean. Friends that you're hanging out with, everybody's got their own bag of rocks. Everybody's dealing with their own shit. It's rare that you get an individual that's truly a high vibrational person. They're hanging out with you because it's a positive thing. There's no negativity around, blah, blah, blah. So the second you're hanging out with these normal people, your normal family and friends, mediocre people, because let's face it, your mom's not Madonna, okay? They're average people. If you start going out on a limb here and you get into this healthy fitness lifestyle and or business venture or whatever the case may be, your mom and dad are probably going to be the worst ones, first of all. they're going to be the worst supporters. These are the people that's always told you to go after your dreams and be happy. These are going to be the worst people. Second are spouses. Spouses, there's two play in this. A lot of it's jealousy. A lot of men, they don't want, a certain type of man that I can't stand, the male chauvinist that thinks a woman's place is in the kitchen, and that's that type of man. So typically it's that type of insecure man. Small man syndrome is what I call it. But he's also grown up. That's kind of how he grew up. But he doesn't like, or this could be a woman too. I've seen women sabotage their husbands. They get insecure. They're already insecure. So the second their spouse starts looking really good, deep down there's a problem. Now it's going to come out in different ways, but deep down they're going to say shit that shows that they have an insecurity. They got a problem with you looking good all of a sudden. I'm like, what, motherfucker? We're getting her so strong she's gonna leave your ass. Sometimes that happens because they get stronger and their self-esteem goes up even more, and realize, hey, why am I taking this shit? So there's that one. And then your fat friends. And when I say fat friends, if we go back to the beginning of this video, I did not mean fat as in they're overweight, like a color of your skin. Simply, it's an energy. This could be skinny fat friends. This could be anorexic, white, skinny bitches. Like, I just went there. I'm saying it's an energy. Here's what it means. So, you're on this new training program, blah, 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 and you got your same friends. And y'all usually go to Fridays, eat lunch here, and Wednesdays you go to, do this, and the weekends y'all party. Okay, that's your friends. Now, you start getting this lifestyle, and you're like, I'm not going to drink that today. Or you don't even say that. You just start drinking like Pellegrino or something. Like, what are you doing? Well, they're going to say something they're going to say something or do something that makes you feel a certain way. Now, this is going to happen. Unfortunately, you consider their opinions and thoughts about you at the end of the day. Or, because if you didn't, you wouldn't bother you. So if this is your spouse, your mom, or your friends, and it's bothering you, well, one of them is the parent thing. It's fucked up because your parents, and I would tell my kids, dude, go do what makes you happy. If you want to be a porn star, go do it. See, I'm not in a religion though. I'm not boxed in a religion. I'm spiritual. So if being a porn star makes my son happy and he is truly happy with himself and he's giving back to the community and something that he's using his money for, maybe he goes and gives money to Uganda or something on the side, but he's in porn for his 3-day-a-week job is porn. I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? What does your son do? He's a porn star and owns a lot of real estate. I don't know. I'm saying, if you just want your kid to be happy, he's an attorney, is he happy? He's happy. I don't care. And then the second you go and do something that makes you happy, they got a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a difference in, well, they're just looking out for my best interest and don't want me to get hurt. How the fuck are you going to get hurt in fitness and wellness? I don't understand that. So there's that one. So sometimes you guys need less of these friends and opinions from parents and spouses, and you need a life coach or a counselor, somebody that does believe in you and that has done more than 98% of the population. Yeah. I mean, when it comes down to it, we had a few people that their parents, they still are in their parents' lives and respect what their parents think about them and everything. And it was bothering them that their parents saw the fitness thing as a kind of a, skanky or sexual. It's not right. And I said, well, what do they want you to do? Wear long skirts and stay at home and wear turbans around your face so you just stay covered up? No. But it comes from, that's their shit. That's the problem. It's the parents' shit. It's the fat friend's shit. It's the spouse's shit. That's why it feels so bad to you. But you can't take the victim mentality and be like, they made me feel bad. Well, no, you can't do that. That's now a personal problem. You just have to realize that they're telling you is their shit. Oh, fuck, man. I hope y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Hope so. Bluetooth just went off. Don't know. Yeah, I hope so. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Give like a, what can you give? Can you give a wave, a thumbs up, a heart? I don't know what y'all can give if you can hear me. And I hope that it's not delayed, because it probably will be. I'm just going to keep talking because it says live. Whatever. Can can't say shit. Okay, Kate said yes. What was I saying? No Adderall dosage today. So there's that. But yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's their shit, man. If somebody's always gonna say something. You know, somebody's always gonna fucking say something. And here's another thing that last night I got a problem with this. The salty motherfucking hating ass bitches always are doing worse than the person that they are talking about. So at the end of the day, I hate to say jealousy, but really though, it's that person's shit, man. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. As long as it's not going against your ethics and your morals, who gives a fuck? Yours, not your parents. Like, that's the thing. I can't believe adults still to this day do so much stuff because of what people's gonna think. I have a friend, I shit you not. He didn't tell his mom he had tattoos. He's like a pharmaceutical rep, and you know, his parents are very that conservative, white, Southern Baptist. That's his family. And this guy, I mean, this cat is not anything like that. I mean, his brother's gay. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying just to give you the opposite ends of the spectrum here. And he got tattoos and hid it from his parents. Same thing with women and breast implants. One girl told me she didn't want her tits big because she didn't want her dad to know. I hope I never have that kind of relationship with my parents, with my kids ever. My parents, fuck all that. I've let them go. They do their own thing. My kids, though, it would break my heart to think that they would hide something from me because I would judge them or belittle them or tell them something. Seriously, they're fluid. Now, if they got drug problems, if I'm finding fucking needles and shit, and they're slacking ass and they got a problem, like an issue, okay, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna do an intervention. But if they want tattoos all over their fucking body and they're a decent human being and they still, you know, it's I don't care. But it would break my heart to think that they would hide something from me and what I would feel about it or whatever. I don't know. It's so sad. So at the end of the day, if something is causing you that pain from your parents, and it's a lot of belief systems, yes, and it's their shit. It's just who they are. If it's your friends, half of your friends got a lot of shit going on with them. So I wouldn't take what any of them say. Now, if it's your mentor, if it's something that somebody you look up to in business or health or lifestyle or your religious beliefs and their beliefs, like it's your mentor and they've helped you in every other aspect of life, they look at you and go, you know, you're getting a little bit too, or maybe they wouldn't say that, because if they were this person, they wouldn't word it like that. But if they were concerned or they pointed out something that was going to protect you, maybe consider it. Other than that, fuck everybody else. Seriously, I don't give a shit if it is your mom and dad or if it's your spouse. Half of y'all picked out partners anyway for your parents. You know what that means? You married somebody because your mommy or daddy liked them. And then you had a baby because that's what you do too, because mommy and daddy wanted some grandkids. That's why you're fucking unhappy. So that, once again, 98% of the population. What does everybody else do? Now you need to go do the fucking opposite. That's what you need to do. So friends, fuck them. Seriously, tell them if they say something, if they got something to say, just go, okay, I hear you. Go right back to what you were doing. Now, if it bothers you, then there's a trigger there. There's something deep within you that feels not good enough, or you have to get to the bottom of why it's bothering you so bad. Okay, my family told me, I swear, well, they said a lot of things, but one hilarious thing they said, now, you know, you better be careful, that stuff, don't even know what they were talking about. Somebody died, I think, from taking too much of that protein. I swear to God, that was a real statement, something about creatine and protein, and they didn't even know what creatine, this one guy didn't know what creatine was, but somebody died from doing that stuff. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are on heart medication, cholesterol, negative, just, oh my God, half of them, none of them can stay off prescription medication and alcohol. So, I mean, yeah, I try not to get around that kind of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope this helps. I feel like there's nothing really profound here. It's just, I mean, this goes back to, even if you want to get religion in here, go biblical, man. What's Revelation say? It says that it may split you up from mommy and daddy. Could be your spouse, could be your friend. I had a friend for fucking 20 years. She wasn't a damn friend. She was there because I was stuck in Mediocreville and I was trying to fix her, and she was only around to suck off of me and get some hits of Casey because it was so awesome. Seriously. Then she'd put little jabs in there every now and then to make me feel a certain way. Do you see what I'm saying? So I had to break out of that. I had to grow and I had to evolve and realize, bitch she is a friend of me and she is holding me back. So if you're not willing to do that, you're not willing to let things go, you can't make it to that next level of greatness, my friend. You're gonna have to just stay on that little tier that you just got to. Now, you're gonna be a little bit higher than the other ones. Let's use dirt dauber. You know gold digger, the term gold digger? Gold digger. I mean a true gold digger where look, Anna Nicole Smith, okay, where she truly went in and like took one for the team with this old motherfucker and loaded at that, that type of gold digger. Then there are some, we've named them dirt daubers. These are girls that just want a fucking Coach bag and somebody to pay for their hair extensions on the weekend. Maybe go to Panama City Beach. Don't think I'm better than anybody. Hell, I ain't been that girl. You know what I'm saying? That's a dirt dauber. So you see the different levels here? There's different levels of being awesome. So maybe you've gone from here and you're going to here and people got problems with it. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's going to be a little, off energy, a little staticky for a minute until you decide to break through another level. Or you'll kind of settle back down. They may settle up or it'll come back in. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So at the end of the day, get so strong that you don't give a fuck and you go for happy. You're going for happy. Go for happy, and if it doesn't bring you happy, don't fucking do it. There's a meme I've even talked about. I said if it doesn't bring you income, inspiration, or orgasm, my friend, don't do it. And some of the worst people, some of the worst reasons people don't make it to their goals is because they listen to family and friends. I've even had clients sign up with their friends, and when their friend stops, they fucking stop. That's pathetic. They deserve to be fucking unhappy and miserable. Isn't that horrible of me? But that's the way I feel. That's how passionate I am when I see somebody that's got a fucking chance, but they're gonna let their fucking friends influence them. Their friends ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Why are you friends with them? You are who you hang out with. Okay, I hope that helps. Of course, me and Asher are watching and he gives you a thumbs up. Awesome. I'm dropping lots of F-bombs, so tell him that, people like me or whatever you need to tell him. I tell mine it's an adult word. When you get to be an adult, you can use this properly. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it feels. Man, you gotta do what makes you happy. I would tell my kids the same thing, and it would break my heart if they couldn't be honest with me, if they didn't get a tattoo or they held something from me like that. I can't even stand right now when he sneaks off and eats a lollipop. Dude, just tell me. Then at least I can say, well, if you're gonna eat it, then don't get on the couch. Yeah. So go for happy. This whole weekend, dude, go for happy. The world is only going to be a better place, if you're happy. Seriously, if you're happy. If you're not happy with yourself, dude, ain't nobody going to be happy. And shutting it down, shoving it down, and not speaking up for yourself starts a war inside of you, my friend. All right. Peace out. And I'll talk to you next week.